Etz pri oseh pri. Fruit tree yielding fruit. The first fruit tree, it's in essence indicating that the first tree was also a pri. The actual tree itself was a fruit, meaning that it's not just a fruit that you pick off the tree to eat, but at first you were able to eat the tree. The etz was a pri, roya oseh pri, the tree that was a fruit, made fruit. Now Chazal tells us we can learn something to change our life from everything. The other day I learned from my carpet. I learned something very, very important from my carpet. That's actually relevant to this shiur and is relevant to every shiur. I have a dog, best dog in the world. His name is Bully. I named him Bully because he's exactly the opposite. Just looks like it, but he doesn't even bark. But Bully, like most dogs, sheds. He's 15 years old. He still sheds to this day, a little less than he used to, but still sheds. Which means that almost every day my carpet in my living room looks like another dog. So sometimes, and also anytime he takes one of the treats, he takes the treat, and where does he want to eat? On the carpet. He doesn't want to eat on the floor. He wants to eat on the carpet. Why? Because he feels at home with all of the other dog that's there that's come from his shedding, and the treat. It's a nice big party. So now every day I see this carpet, and we have to vacuum this carpet, and it goes back, before we vacuum the carpet, it looks so bad that I want to throw it out. It's like, it's so bad, I can't fix this. But then my wife says, fix it. So I fix it, I get the vacuum cleaner and I fix it. And it looks brand new. This is the same thing as a Jew. A Jew that has never done a mitzvah in his life. A Jew that has made a big mistake today. A Jew that has violated Shabbat. A Jew that made every mistake he could possibly imagine, giving the Yetzirah a lot of ammunition to convince him he should just give up. There's no way to turn back. You're like the carpet. It looks terrible. The cookie's on you, the shedding's on you. God only knows what else is on you. You can't go back to Hashem. No, that's what we have to learn. TeShuva is always available. As long as the light is still on, as long as a Jew is still here, the opportunity to do TeShuva is still available. But as soon as the clock stops ticking, no more TeShuva. Whether the clock stops ticking because the Mashiach is here, or because our clock stops ticking because at some point or another, there's other Shem after 120, our clock stops ticking. So now, we go back to the fruit. What can we possibly learn from the fruit? We learn from the carpet, so the fruit is an even more genius creation than the carpet. If you notice, what is the most beautiful part of the fruit? It's the middle. It's the middle of the fruit. If you cut the fruit in half, you cut the apple, we'll use an apple as an example, you see the beauty of the creation. Why? Because from when you cut it in half, you see all of it. You see the peel on the outside that's protecting it. You see the body of the fruit. And then you see the shell that's protecting its precious jewels, which is its seed, so it can continue reproducing. It shows that this is not just from an explosion. There's obviously a system here. There's logic here. This could not have come from some explosion, because if you look at every single fruit, it's different than the other. But many of them, all of those that are on that picture, including vegetables, have one common denominator. They don't all look the same. As you can see from the pictures, they're all different. They don't all taste the same, obviously, as you all know from experience, but they all act the same as soon as you peel them. As soon as you peel an apple and you just leave it there, you peel an apple a little bit, what happens after you peel the apple? It becomes dark. Here's what we learn from the apple. Hashem gave his precious jewels like our neshama inside. He also gave him a body, like our body. But to protect the neshama in the body, he gave him the peel. He gave him the peel because the peel has to hide what's precious. This is no different than a Jewish woman or a Jewish man. What ends up happening to the apple is that as soon as you take off its clothes, it becomes dark. Why is it becoming dark? Because it's shy. It's embarrassed. You're seeing its inside. This is one of the lessons we need to learn for Jewish men and for Jewish women. Where unfortunately today, it's common for women to walk around half naked and for men to think nothing of it. It's normal. There was one time a party that a guy had, and he invited his rabbi, and he was telling a group of people that, hey, listen, Rabbi, we're want to say goodbye. We're going on vacation. The rabbi said, where'd you go? Where are you going? He goes, I'm going to the Bahamas. Go on the beach, hang out. He says, you're going to the beach with your wife? He goes, yeah. Your wife dresses like everyone else? He goes, yeah, she wears a bikini, no big deal. Can I see the bikini? Can you ask your wife to come down and show me the bikini she's going to wear for the Bahamas? The guy obviously doesn't say what he said. The guy gets offended. He goes, what do you mean? There's 300 people here in this party. How dare you? Evil. What kind of rabbi are you asking to see my wife in a bikini? So the rabbi says, why is it a problem to show it to me and 300 people, but not a problem to show it to 50,000 people on the beach? your ears should listen to your foolish mouth. The apple is teaching us a lesson. We are not supposed to show our body to the world. We are not supposed to show the parts that Hashem told us to protect. This is why the apple and the orange and the strawberry, the pear, the banana, and everything else, as soon as you take off the peel, they're trying to teach us a lesson. They're trying to remind us, this is not normal. Normal is for me to be covered. Why? Because there's something precious. It's being covered. If I had a bag of diamonds, do you think I would throw them up in the air and show the world I have them? No. And he'd put them in a safe, amongst another safe, make another safe on top of it. Cover it, it's precious. Same thing with the body, same thing with the soul. We're not supposed to necessarily show our body to the world. And this is something you can literally learn from a fruit.